thought this was probably, I know it was a close game most of the night. We couldn't get away from them because we gave them 3 threes in the first half. We should have never gave them. It was our chance to, we had 31 at half. If we'd have had them around 17, we'd have had some separation. They'd have had to maybe play a little faster. But all in all, I think it might have been our best effort tonight.
We see glimpses of Gary Clark that you guys have talked about every once in a while tonight. We saw a lot of it, especially in the second half.
Yeah, well, we were able to get him the ball down low. We've struggled to throw the ball in the low post. We got to improve in that area. But offense is going to be the last thing that comes for this group. We got too many new pieces and doing too many new things. And we miss our options a lot. And in particular, getting the ball inside. But I thought when we were obviously, you saw what he's capable of. We were able to get him some touches, get him comfortable. He's tough to handle. He can also make open shots too. It's just, he's such a good kid. He's got ways to go on defense still. Lavelle's a great coach, and he kept finding him on the defensive end.
He gets double teamed almost every time he touches the ball down low.
Well, that's the way they play. That's North Carolina Central strategy. When they didn't double him, he was in good shape. Same with Octavius, did a good job. Then Corey got called for a travel, but we got to become. For us to get where we're going offensively, we've got to be an inside-out team. And teams are going to double us, so we got to learn how to handle it.
Do you wish Gary would look to score more, or are you comfortable with him passing out as quick as he is?
It's twofold. I got to get him the ball more, and our team's got to get him the ball more, and I think he's got to get more comfortable. I think he passes it too quick sometimes. He needs to learn how to pass fake and read the defense. But again, it's a learning process for him.
You were worried or concerned, whatever the word is, about your defense earlier, but you've held 3 or 4 opponents to 50 points or less. They've been playing pretty well defensively.
Yeah, they shot a higher percentage tonight. It was a lower possession game tonight because they're real patient. We weren't able to get the press going for various reasons. I thought they were smaller and faster. I didn't know. I was concerned that would play into their hands. Tonight became a half-court execution game, which is tough. Some of our guys aren't, with Sean Mormon and Shaq Thomas in particular, that's not their game. But yeah, our defense has definitely been our staple so far. But although I thought tonight we got exploited in some areas. Smaller, quicker team there. I thought they beat us off the dribble way too much.
You were pretty disappointed Sunday night. You said just the small things, the effort, the things it takes to win.
Yeah, we focus on attitude and effort and attitude. And I didn't like either one of them the other day. So we talked a lot about it. And I don't care how much talent you have. Doesn't matter. If you don't have the right attitude, you're not going to play at Cincinnati. Not as long as I'm lucky enough to be the coach. And it's all about attitude. You better worry about winning games, not worry about playing time. You got to worry about winning the game. Get better in practice. Game night, you got to be a unified front. Go out and do whatever you got to do to get the win. But it's tough when you got a whole new group of guys and so many new guys and a lot of hopes and expectations. And you're dealing with some guys not playing as much as they should, maybe not playing as well as they thought they were going to play. Reality bites. This level's hard. It's tough. And our veteran guys got to make sure that they're doing counseling and explaining that to guys.
What's Jamari Strickland's status?
Right now, he's suspended from the team.
You said why?
Conduct unbecoming a Bearcat. I've always wanted to say conduct unbecoming.
Will he make the trip to Florida?
That's all I have to say about him.
Is that offensively the type of balance you're looking for with a bunch of guys right around 9 to 11 points?
It'd be great if you could get 5. No, I'd like to have 5 guys at 20 points. It was a low possession game, and we spread the wealth. I thought we found a rhythm out there. Jermaine played pretty well tonight with his ball movement, doing some things. Troy didn't have a great night offensively. That was my biggest, if you're asking my biggest concern tonight, we've got to add, and we had Troy and Octavius playing well. Farad had one. We got to add guys, but we can't subtract guys. You know, it's also Troy reverted back to watching other people play. They're doubling the low post off of him and not even guarding him, and he's hiding. He can't do that. He's got to show up every night. Every night. Well, you know, that's our reality. That's why you come to college. You got to show up, be accountable, put that ball in the basket. He's got no assist and 1 bucket tonight. You know, his attitude is great, but and it always is. But he's got to have an offensive mindset at all times. At all times, because he took shots because he had to, not because he wanted to. And that's why he missed them. He took shots because they didn't guard him, and he reluctantly took them. Instead, he's going to be looking to shoot, being a confident player. He's got more than enough ability.
Good to get Kevin going after a couple rough games.
Kev's working hard at it. His attitude's right. He's kept his head right. That's the most important thing. That's why you'll see him. You know, he did it last year. He struggled early. You know, by the end of the year, he was fighting out of it because he's not an excuse maker. He's a worker. You know, you can build a program with guys that are workers. I don't know how much you win, but you'll win if you got guys with the right attitude that'll work. You know, Kev's a guy that his answer for everything is work harder, look in the mirror, and how do I get better? So it didn't surprise me.
Any update on G?
Same issue, his finger.
You expect him to play this weekend?
Doubt it, but I don't know the answer to that.
You're curious to see how this team reacts away from home
Oh, yeah.
against good teams?
Everything's a process for us, so it's time for us to get out of here and go play a few games. Most important thing for us is we got to pack our defense with us, and we got to take care of the ball. You get out of your own gym, you turn the ball over, you're going to lose. So, you know, that's something I talked to the guys tonight about. You're building a program, and I've had to go through it. You know, you can't go on the road and start turning the ball over and have any chance. So, plus that eliminates our defense if we're turning over and giving up layups. You know, that's a big problem for us. We give up any points off turnovers, we're doing the other team a favor. They don't have to play against our half-court defense, our length, and our shot blocking. So, no, it's time. It's all part of the process for us, and we just got to make sure that we continue to keep the right attitude and get better every game. Got it all?
Thanks, Coach.